Ojalá.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. We are live at the
Arriba la
CompuBox
América.
Academy. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable ball with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be facing one of the best to ever do it, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Talk about hot.
It's Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that packed. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. So here we go. Should be a good one. Nice defense with that jab. He landed a good jab there. They blocked that jab. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Lands the jab. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunches are the best.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They block the jab. Nice counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
But Bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
And he's going to be confident. Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Just the same again.
Stick him on the end of the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round.
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your powers.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. These two were made for each other. Well done with that counter shot. Good defense stopping that jab. Straight right just misses. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside post-round.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Beautiful counter shot. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Is he going to punch himself out, though? They exchange punches. Perfect punch. Punch has been his best weapon all fight long. That jab misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You had everything in the bag, and now...
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Oh, that's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back.
Can't miss him. Great round. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
League. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him this round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
On to the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Lucky that hook didn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter. Pensacola's finest is down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
Just stay to next round. I need you to go back out there and
Eat smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
a jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
That's it. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
I'll line back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
They block the uppercut. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Look back in the history books. some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you.
We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly...